So, this is distinction coaching. This is one of the most valuable things we can do as a coach, I believe. This is super powerful. It's super simple, which I think is helpful too. And you're probably already doing this in some way, but this will probably clarify it. So, as coaches, one of our jobs is to help people get new distinctions between things. So one thing becomes two things. Let me give you an example. A classic example, this is the sort of yin-yang example we can say. There'll be someone that will say, well, I can either be kind / weak, or on the other end of the spectrum, I can be mean, violent, brutal, whatever, and strong. This is the fundamental problem of our culture in many ways, actually, power and love, that we think we have to choose between those two. So why is it a problem if someone doesn't have this distinction between these things? So you think, right, either I have to be a nice guy but a bit of a pushover, or kick ass but a bit of a jerk. Why is that a problem?
We can't set borders not insulting others.
Yeah, so for example, in this case, it'd be difficult to set a boundary without breaking the relationship, without insulting someone or being cruel to them in some way. Basically, this is a crappy choice. And many people would choose to be, well, I'll be a nice guy even if it means I don't get what I want and I'm a bit of a pushover. Or, well, you know what, I need to get results, and part of that is just being a bit of a jerk at work or whatever. So this would be a sort of fire, water, yin-yang type thing. Is anyone recognising themselves on choosing a bit of a side here? When I say choosing, you wouldn't do that consciously, right? It's an unconscious choice. It's a way we are in the body. So we could think of that as sort of unhealthy yang and unhealthy yin, unhealthy fire, unhealthy water. Makes sense? So that's one place where people might need a distinction. So, what do you think we help them do? They go from one thing to two things. So now they can choose, let's put this, okay, is weak and strong. And we can have kind and mean, using quite simplistic language. So now you can choose to be strong and kind. That's a new possibility, to be in this quadrant. Okay, so because you've differentiated these two things. So what's become one choice has become two choices. You've made a new distinction for that person. This is pretty standard consulting type stuff to do. It's almost like the law contracted with the devil, that as a consultant you have to do like a 2x2 matrix at some point in a workshop. Alright? The only difference with what we're doing is we're doing it with the body. So we first of all pick a subject, or the subject presented. Often you'll see it as a coach. What I'm going to do now is a bit artificial, because normally this will come just naturally in a coaching session. We'll be like, oh, I see, they need that distinction. So you ask them a question, what would it be like to be kind and strong? Oh, I've never thought of that as a possibility. Let's give that a go. And then, of course, as embodiment people, not only is it a theoretical what would it be like, what's the body of that? How would you stand? How would you breathe? Whatever. So I'm using this as one example. There's many others. There's many other examples. How could I be both organised and have fun, for example? If I'm choosing between being fun and being organised, that's not a great choice, is it? Because either my life's going to be a complete mess, but I'm going to be having a good time, or I'm going to be organised, but I'm going to hate my life because it's no fun. So what would it be like to be fun and organised? New distinction. Makes sense? It's really simple. It can seem complex. Maybe when I show it, it will. You need that one? Like, yes! If you find yourself continuously presented with a shitty choice, see if you can make it into two things rather than one choice. Okay, so this is just a classic yin-yang example. It's very like, and give me another one. Either I'm confident and arrogant, or I'm humble but not putting myself forward. So okay, how would it be like to have some humility with confidence? Makes sense? New choice. Okay, that's another yin-yang one. Alright, so different ways to start with this. We could start by just saying, what I'm going to do with you is a little bit artificial. I'm just going to say, is there something you think you're putting into one thing that could be separated? Now, you're relatively mature students, you'll probably be able to make some guesses already. often, as I said, this making the distinction comes more organically in the middle of a coaching session. Cool, so who would like to volunteer? 10 minutes of distinction coaching. Who has something they think they might confuse? A subject that's something that's just not working for you is another way in. We give you some more options. Joe, yeah, come on up. Okay, Joe, normal stuff applies, anything you normally do, but not confidential today with the camera.
Okay.
Cool. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm excited, yeah.
Okay, cool. Quick centering. Right, so what's the subject we're exploring?
I really just enjoyed that whole let's work on distinctions. And the two things you mentioned was this idea of confidence and not being arrogant and being seen, but still in the service of others. So like my
okay, we've got two
different
potential
roles.
ones in there, they're kind of related, aren't they?
They're kind of related, and one is how do I serve my family, which is one of my primary things in life. Be the kind, nice mum at the same time, have some boundaries.
Great, so how do I be in service while still having boundaries? We can look at that.
Yeah, and at the same time bring my gift to this work. So I have this balance between me doing my work and at the same time being in service of the family.
Okay, so we've got a work-life balance kind of issue there, but in terms of what you need to embody.
Yeah, what I want to embody is this way of being a role model for my children about stepping into one's gift and not hiding from that, at the same time serving everybody.
Okay, serving everybody.
Yes, so serving myself
and
being the best possible parent and role model for those.
So I'm hearing a question about how do I serve myself and others?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And more specifically, how do I be seen? How do I give my gift?
Yes.
While simultaneously not being, what's the fear there, like self?
I think I had a strong child of not showing off.
Not showing off?
Yes.
Okay, so we could do some, there's like multiple places we can go with this, they're all juicy as hell. We could do like how to be seen without showing off.
Yes,
that could be a start. We could also do like that balance of being in service to self and others.
Do the first one.
Do the first one.
Yes.
It might be both of them, it's
Okay.
easy. Okay, so what's the body of showing off? Now, not the literal thing you'll be doing, but what's the embodiment of that? How would you be standing? Is it more out and in? Forward?
If I was showing off.
Yeah, do it. If you're showing off, what would be the body of that? This is like the fear, right? Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Yeah, I'll mirror you a little bit, yeah. Okay, chin's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain sort of tone to that.
Yeah.
So that could you like even turn that up even more? Well, I want to really get clear about a bit of exaggeration. It's fine to me, but I'm sure. Anyway, okay, so that's showing off. So that's one you want to avoid that, right? That's not keeping.
I don't know if I want to avoid it, but I had messages to receive that wasn't what was expected.
That wasn't what you wanted. Okay, great. So that's not the one you're looking for. Okay, and now, so that's one kind of negative part, so it could be being seen but in a kind of arrogant way.
Yeah, or being told and feeling criticised for showing off.
Okay, so that's one body that you're in your environment, your ecosystem of people that matter to you isn't being received so well. Yeah, one way of being. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
told to tone it all down.
Okay, so let's do toned down. So not showing off, but not being seen either. So it's the opposite, negative.
Yes.
So this is, again, this is the shitty choice, right?
Yes.
Either I'm showing off a bit arrogant, people don't like it, or give me toned down. Okay, we're fine there, I'm hiding. Let's just do the embodiment just because you won't always have the trouble. Okay, and then let's take it into 20% more normal, so it'll be slightly in and 20% more normal again. So you've great, but the extreme, which is good. Now we're feeling it. So tell me about this. I can see stuff, but talk me through it. Talk me through the specifics of the body.
Just kind of heavy, a bit boring.
Yeah. Where's your head?
It's down.
Yeah. Arms.
Feet. Arms feel like my teenager.
But Kevin the teenager, isn't it?
Kevin the teenager. Yeah, there's not a lot of creativity creativity and possibility around that.
Look how you came out of it as
Yeah.
well. Okay, so this is the shitty choice between you being the sort of arrogant one that
Yeah,
he likes,
exactly.
or the kind of Kevin teenager,
Yeah.
which is like, oh my god, you're sort of humble, but you're not being creative, you're not
Yeah,
being seen.
yeah, I
all
just
that.
want to, I want to be confident in my ability to be myself.
Right, so
and shy.
So how do you be shiny, how do you be yourself, while being confident in a way which is not arrogant or isn't going to be badly received? So this is the shit choice. Let's see if we can get to how to be seen and be creative in a way which is yourself, but doesn't have that sort of slightly cocky.
Yes.
Shake. Okay, do it.
Okay.
So you're taking up some space, you're standing tall, but without the chin coming up, I noticed this time. Yeah, where's your awareness?
It's a wide awareness, so
Wide
it's
awareness.
taking in, it's absorbing in the world and being in the world.
So it's also a bit about that self and other thing maybe as well, the other thing.
Yes.
That's what was dripping next door. So we're taking up space, relaxed. Is that relaxed or tense?
I feel mostly relaxed. I just feel, obviously with my shoulders want to do that.
Yeah, so that would be going towards one end of the spectrum.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's good to get these little somatic markers of, like if the chin starts going up,
Yeah.
or this happened before, then you're much more balanced now.
Yes.
So go out of it into 10% slightly like,
Slightly
yeah,
covered.
there we go, and then 10% the other way. Great, and now find the middle ground. So we're doing a little bit of exaggeration contrast types. Okay, so now you've got distinction in your body between this, and finding something which embodies the humility, but also the being seen in the total space. Awesome.
Brilliant.
Where can you use that?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
Let's be specific.
I can use that in my coaching work, in my EFC work,
Great.
in my orthobiology work, with my children.
Okay,
my
so
friends.
with your children and with coaching, you might want to put, if this was a full coaching session, we do like reminders and how to establish it and get your practice and This is just the sort of inside part, so she's starting to get a felt sense of the possibility of going, oh, I don't have to do that, I can do this new thing. Anything you want to say or add to that?
I think this, just when you said that before about fun and organised, just gave this massive sense of freedom actually.
Yeah, this is about more freedom, the whole thing.
This is more freedom.
Yeah.
Like this just feels like no choice.
We're stuck in a bad choice,
Yeah.
so this opens new freedom to opens up
Yeah.
a new choice. Been beautiful watching your work, much appreciated, thank you very much.
Thank you.